Hey folks, I'm Surveying Glory and welcome back to Graviteam Tactics. I'm going to be fighting this time the Kolomak campaign from the Predators in the Mist DLC, fighting as the Soviets. So we will be the 53rd Army. I'll leave you to pause the video if you want to read the historical background. I'm just going to read the turn information given that it's so wordy, and I want to get in and have a look and see what our forces are like. So, 12th September 1943, 0900 hours. By the morning of September 12th, the enemy, with the forces of several infantry battalions, the 223rd Infantry Division, SS Reich, SS Viking, supported by artillery and tanks, occupied a prepared defence line along the Kolomak Highway. So I guess that's this. At heights 186.2, 188.3. Yeah, okay, so there's 186.2. What was the other one? 18. Lost it. 186.2, 188.3. There, yeah. 194.3. Divisions of 53rd Army continued the offensive, conducting stubborn battles trying to overcome the enemy resistance. Units of the 19th Mechanised Brigade with 294th Mechanised Tank Regiment. Is that supposed to just be tank regiments? Reached north of the village of Kharkov. 219th Tank Brigade with 75th Destroyer Anti-Tank Artillery Regiment reached Levandalovka. Thus, the 1st Mechanised Corps received a different task. Send 600 to support the attack of the 53rd Army Rifle Divisions in the direction of Kolomak and Chitovo, but bad weather and rain-washed roads slowed down the concentration of the Corps units, resulting in a 6-hour delay in the attack. 1548th Heavy Self-Propelled Rocket Regiment, jointly with 34th Tank Regiment, supported the 84th Rifle Division units, attacking the State Farm, 179.6, and Brovkov. There's 179.6 over here. Recon groups of the 375th Rifle Division reached the northern edge of Brovkov. Units of the division reached the line northwest of height 188.3, 194.4. 214th Rifle Division units reached northeast slopes of 188.3, advancing in the general direction of the Kruglaya Grove. I don't know, first Krishnation. Forest. Yeah, must be a forest. Around about the village. 233rd Rifle Division conducts an offensive on heights 194.3 and 179.3 and further to Nikolaevka. There's Nikolaevka down there. Right. So, I've forgotten all of that already. But let's move on and see what we have to work with. An awful lot. So, first company we've got self-propelled gun regiment. I was thinking of heavy artillery. I thought I saw heavy artillery somewhere around. Okay, not a huge number of vehicles. These are Allied troops, so don't control them. Again, that's the strongest unit we've seen so far. Yeah, so they've taken a few casualties. We've only got the one. I presume that's Stugs. No, not Stugs. This is the Soviets, SU-76s maybe. Or SU-122s. Let's have a look. And here we go. SU-152s. Yes, it's heavy self-propelled guns. And the tanks presumably are just T-34s. Just T-34s, I say. What's anti-tank guns like? ZIS-3s. Same there. So that's Yeah, okay. Do we have our tanks? We've got more guns here. The little 45s. Sorokapiatka, I think is the pronunciation. So they can maybe take out Panzer 3s, Panzer 4s at absolute point blank range from the rear, maybe the sides, but not hugely useful. Here's our tanks, T-34s, as I thought. And how about, let's go and find, oh no, we've already seen the anti-tank, the self-propelled guns. Okay. Well, I guess we're just throwing ourselves against the enemy then. Nice big gap in their lines here, seemingly. And of course our tanks are nowhere near. Where do we put our guns? Right, so you can actually move a fair distance. Yeah, I think we'll have the guns. No, because then they'll be below the heights. We need to stay up here. Okay. And it's going to give us vision up here, but not beyond if we move them down into there. But then we're never going to see down. Well, that's continued to increase in height up until here. Yeah, so that's okay. Right, so yeah, you march down to there. I really want you heading in there. I think we'll leave these anti-tank guns where they are. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Put this on. So you're the 382nd Rifle Regiment, and they're attached to you. Right, so I thought, okay, you advance into there. You may as well advance down here. And you're supporting armour. Let's move you in there. As I said, we'll leave those guns where they are. 1243rd Rifle Regiment, you've only got the 2 units there. 201st, and you've also got these guns attached. Because you're part of that division, right. Okay, well I want you to back these guys up. We've also got these anti-tank guns. Yeah, let's bring you forward to here. I'd like to get you over there. So we'll try and march you into that position. You can stay where you are. And you're part of the 375th Division, Rifle Division. Okay, let's throw you down into here. You're advancing there, you'll follow on. And then you're the 88th, You're not part of that division. 214th. Let's march you down here. And bring some tanks forward to there. I wonder if you can get down into here. So I want to try and drive in here if we can. Really put pressure on this corner. You into there, and if we bring these guns up onto the heights here, some new mission there. I haven't given you orders yet. I want you to maybe. No, did I? Did I give you orders to come down here? No, that's where I'm moving those guns. So these tanks, we try and march you down there. Okay. Should maybe push these tanks over through here. If you can reach there. And just try and swing around the flank and then really try and envelop them. March into there. Yeah, you're just coming straight down there. You're going in there. You're staying put. You're backing up them. I don't want to throw all the armour in right now. These guys are a bit of a reserve. We've got this company here on its way in. We've got another one there. So yeah, let's bring you forward while we can. And we'll really concentrate on this area to start with, because this is obviously split between us and our allies. You're moving out there. You can stay put for now. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Could move you forward to there. And you're part of that company there. You don't have orders. You're moving. I think we'll have you slide over to there and you come down into there. Right, okay, I think that's enough for now. Was it that we're up against? So this is a recon battalion, some engineers, motorised infantry, and an SS, though I should add. So it's not going to be easy, but I suppose we are following the attack that they had laid out and historical information. Okay, let's move on, see what transpires. Okay. So a nice big battle to start with, without any armoured support. Or anti-tank guns or anything of the sort. But we get to go ahead and fight the battle anyway. And it's only a straight attack to the south is the only sector we can hold. So let's have a look. Okay, so it's obviously very flat terrain. Some tanks would have been nice, but never mind. We've got obviously some machine guns. Let's see. Here's the HQ. What do you have? Actually, we don't have very much artillery. 76.2. That's ZIS-3s as well. Zawoda Ministalina. And they are off map, aren't they? It's not, for example, no, these are the little 45s. Right. There's a slight rise here. It gives a good view of the front line. Okay, so I think I will deploy the units off camera. And I'll bring you guys back, run over the deployments, and then we'll fight the battle in the next video. Or maybe just do it in this video. Yeah, so I'll do this bit off camera, and then we'll fight the battle. Okay, let's get this campaign underway. So I've deployed, as you can see, to both flanks of the area of attack. We're attacking directly south. And we have the 1st Company from the 788th Rifle Regiment up here in the rear corner. They're going to wait for 10-15 minutes before they advance into the rear of the capture point, and we then have the 2nd Battalion 1245th Rifle Regiment down in here in the tree line. I did toy with the idea of having them start off in the middle of this open area, but we'll sit back here and then they can advance at the recce. We've got some machine guns over here, and our anti-tank guns, our little 45s we've got over here in this tree line. Makarenko. These guys will be pushing in from the west. We do need to be a bit wary in case there's any Germans up here, so we've got our recce platoon over there. But the plan will be to advance in here. We have, as I said, we've got a couple of little 45s in there. We also have some machine guns. There we go. Sitting in this tree line as well. And the little 45s, I've given them both fields of fire. I think it's about 400 metres for that one, 350 for the other. And they're not shooting at infantry, so they'll just hopefully stay there with their heads down, not attract any attention. Unless we see, well, armour or half-tracks, I suppose. And that leaves just, in fact, it's, missed somebody. Burlashov. Yeah, you're over here. We'll probably have you just recce out there straight away. There's something else I was thinking about, and I've just remembered. It was our artillery. So we've got a bit of a creeping barrage going on in here, and these guys will advance behind that. High explosive and then just some incendiary up here to finish it off. And our other spotter, he's up here. So we've just got a couple of barrages coming in there. And again, sort of creeping barrage to cover their advance. So let's go ahead and start the battle. And of course it's misty. So let's get Svidsky. You guys get your heads up. Oh, we've got people close already. You are going to recce up here like so, with your friends here doing the same. Heads up and recce out to there. And up here, what have we got? I hear vehicles as well. You guys are supposed to be in behind this tree line, the dopes. There we go, there's a half track. Right, so Bogdanov, where the hell are you? He must be down this end. There's Bogdanov there, I just spotted him there. Right, Bogdanov, could you get your guys back here please? And get into cover. You aren't quite as bad, but bad enough. That'll be our 76s coming in. Oh, and of course our little 45s taking out the half track. Nice. But you, my man, now need to switch position. So you get back here and then up to there. I presume. No, you probably didn't fire at them, or at that half track. We've got a tank in the distance there. What sort of tank do we have? Where is it? That's not a tank. It's another half track. I must have a heavy gun on it. Tanks up here though, potentially. And that is a tank, oh my god. Is that a Panther? It's a bit difficult to tell at this range, but it probably is. Okay, are these guys actually advancing? Or are they... And there's another half track there. Okay, oh jeez, you took a pasting. That was... You're gone. Right, you get your heads up and you're going to defend in there. And I guess these guys won't be advancing after all. Right, Svidishki. Where are you? You're up here somewhere. There. Right, let's have you attack up to this point. Single line, you do that, and then get into that ditch. Defend there. What is it? Oh, it's this is the recce troops, I guess. Somebody lob a grenade into that, please. And of course it's gone up against our submachine gun platoon in here. Let's put the suicide mission. And what was that? Oh, I guess that's German artillery. Yeah, you guys keep your heads down now. Seems to have died. Good stuff. So you're back here. You guys... We also want you to attack up towards this point. And then again get into the ditch. suppressed. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Hopefully you'll get your heads up again before too long. That's you. You are... Do you see a target at all? Don't think you do. You can take out that panther when it appears. If only. Right. We're only 5 minutes in as well. Let's see, Trotsky. May as well get you on the move. You're there. Right, you are going to rake you up towards that point. Your HQ's destroyed. I guess that must have been down to artillery. And the recce troops as well. Advance up there. You guys come up and take up a defensive position around there. And we've got some vehicles up here too. Another tank. Oh no, a couple of half-tracks. I don't suppose that artillery's coming in, is it? 3 minutes. Well, they might advance up there and get caught in it, who knows? Another half-track. Another half-track. We've got field gun of some description up here. Burlak, you guys just defend there. I was going to get the binoculars out, check out that gun. It looks like it's up there. 2 of them. There we go. See 1, but I'm pretty sure I saw 2 muzzle flashes there. And might well be legs. Can't make it out, obviously. Right. What sort of damage did the artillery do in here? Any damage? And I can't call in any more. That's not the right one. Right. Yeah, we can't call in any more. There's only pre-planned fire. Let's get you to run like hell. Covert move over there. You 2. Covert move down here, and then take up defensive positions. You just keep your head the hell down. Right, what's the damage like in here? Yep, I should have stayed behind the tree line. Oh, there's a lot of air troops out here as well. Another wrecked half-track. Oh, that's the one the anti-tank gun took out, isn't it? There, that looks like a tank. Yep, that's a panther. It looks like we started off quite close to their prepared positions. I wonder if that's another proper tank up there. Here too. window. God, they're all over the place. At least that Panther seems to be withdrawing for now. If only I had a Zis. In fact, more than one Zis would have been better. I think that's taking hits. Okay. Enough looking at the pretties. Where are my guns? Right, you're retreating. With your gun. Doesn't look like it. You're suppressed. You've taken a few casualties. And you're under fire. Well, the Panther took offence, I think. Alright, these two half-tracks have turned north. Right. I think we'll probably begin pushing up here. Efremov, I want you... Oh no, not you actually. That would be silly. Efremov, you get your heads back down. Pivovarov, you will begin a recce up to there. Bodarenko, you up to there. Altubayev, you're back here, right. You can follow on. Off you go. Let's see, are we getting anywhere in here? I want to get that point, so Kozakov, you've lost your commander. Attack up to there and then get into the ditch. And Trotsky, let's have you do the same for now. Burnikov, are you mostly suppressed? And these guys are around prepared positions as well. And they do have some sort of field gun on there. You're again mostly suppressed. We're going to have you pull back here. Don't bother trying to get into the ditch, just stay back. And yeah, back in here if you can. Do need to push further forward. Up here, it looks like Burlak's troops have broken. Yep. Oh my god, what is this here? That's a tiger. Yes, that is indeed a tiger. That's a nice panther in the background. Right. No stopping that. So anyway, I noticed the tiger and more tigers. Another panther, another tiger. Right, so we've got 3 panthers, 2 tigers, at least here. This could have been your big day. Right, okay, forget this. We need Bogdanov, yes. Could you fast move back to there? Just everybody try and run. Martinenko. Yeah, let's just try and pull back from there. Kozlov, you've got nothing left. Burlak, you're already running for the most part. You guys come down here. And Makarenko. Can't see you, because I've not selected you. You are in retreat already. So let's try and just pull back. And these tanks are coming through that tree line. Alright, okay. We've got an immobilised gun. I'm going to view try and come up here actually. There's absolutely no way we can stop that armour. Maybe we could take this capture point though. Trotsky. You keep the head down just now. Do a wee bit of covert move there. And Kozakov. You get your heads down. No, defensive positions in there. And Gorev. If you attack up to there and then get defending. Right, you spotted some mortars up here, it looks like. You've not moved, what the hell? I want you attack up to there and then assault into the mortar position. And you've not moved either. You move up to there and then we'll have you wreck you forward because there is something in there I think. And you men, let's have you attack there and then you get into defensive positions. You lay down suppressing fire for these guys hopefully to launch their attack. Tanks have decided not to push through the tree line. Linked up with their infantry there. It looks like they're all pulling back. It's interesting. Get stuck, get stuck. Let me capture you. No way, they can't possibly be panicked, surely. My troops are all fleeing. That band's been flattened. Let's get back up here. Bogdanov. You're all in retreat, okay. You're mostly in retreat or destroyed. You're in retreat as well. Yeah, okay. I'll just look to see if anybody still was in a position to hold a defensive line there. Doesn't look like it. You mostly suppressed and retreating. We're going to get this. Let's get Kharkov. You're the commander. You just stay put there. You should have been moving forward, I suppose. You come forward to here, just move up there, and then attack up to that position. And Gorev, you can keep on moving. I suppose those tanks, maybe they're not withdrawing, maybe they're coming over here. They're in a mess, whatever they're doing. I don't think there's an immobilised tiger there. If only I'd be able to call in artillery strikes during the battle. It looks like those tanks are all pulling out. There's still plenty of vehicles over here though. Trotsky, where are you? Again, retreating and suppressed. Right. Just get into there. And is it just half tracks we have over here? It is. Looks like you're a bit stuck, son. You're not. Up here, another half track. And is this another tank? I know it's one of the Panthers we saw before, I think. Again, pulling back. And what do we have up here? I meant to come and have a look. Yeah, okay. A couple of mortar pits. You do finally seem to be on the move. Keep on going. Look at all this. This was supposed to be the start of our glorious advance. I was expecting the recce troops. I was not expecting heavy armour. I think 1st Company of the 1243rd Rifle Regiment. Oh, it's not destroyed completely. Burlak's still around. Most of them are still around. About half of them just under. About half again. Those troops there are preventing us getting the capture point. Are you actually getting into that ditch? No, you're just lying about outside it. Looks like similar sort of story up here. Pretty sure I gave you orders to get into defensive positions there. Why do you not take up defensive positions in the ditch? Managorov, you need to just halt what you're doing, cancel your order, and just defend back there. No point trying to advance any further. And I suppose the same will go for you. Cancel your order and defend there. Right, I think we're actually going to have these guys. Oh, well, no, they don't have any real numbers. Defend in there. Heads down and defend. Bondarenko, you're still moving. You can't. Who's this coming up here? You carry on up into that field. Oh my god, look at how many Germans there are. Can you see what their tanks are up to? So we've still got half tracks advancing there. The Panthers maybe coming forward again. Half tracks there. Tigers heading in this direction. And the other the Panthers. Just going on here to finish us off. I don't suppose they want to offer me a ceasefire. Right, so Trotsky, you running? You are. Kozakov, you are 2. Barenkov, what's your story? You just pull back there, get your heads down. Heads down as well and just stay put. And Bogdanov, some of you are not suppressed or retreating. So we'll try and get you to just get into defensive positions again. You're done. And where are you? You've run all the way back there. So you come up to there and defend. It's a good job they're not attacking. They could take the barn, they could take the well, they could take the crossroads if their tanks just keep rolling. Maybe they'll satisfy themselves with just eliminating our advance. Not a good day to be in the Red Army. definitely not. Right, Gorev. You move back here. If you can. You'll do the same. Kharkov, you're already retreating. You're on the move. You're retreating as well. Right. You done any good up here? Doesn't really look like it. Pivoborov. You attack there. You've got submachine guns. Let's have you try and make your way up here covertly, and then assault into there. That's your job. Bondarenko's on the move. Lots and lots of corpses around here. Tanks just sitting, looking for targets now. Can I get a decent screenshot from here? That's about all I'm hoping for out of this battle. Right. Looks like some of you have managed to at least pull back. If you keep your heads down back here, you should be safe. And those of you who are left. Up here's a bloody mess. And where's that gun? Somewhere around. There it is. That is very immobilised, I would say. It is not at all well. I wonder how much good my artillery did when it came in over here. Because these guys weren't actually in prepared position. This looks like some of the shell holes up here. We've taken a few casualties off them, but not very many. Could do with some Sturmoviks. They don't show any signs of advancing, which is the best news I could have had, I think. Up here, we've taken the mortars out. This is Pivoborov. you can just get into defensive positions there. These guys should be moving up through the trenches. Somebody's retreating. You don't have many men left at all. So I guess, well, you are still moving. But I don't see you assaulting up there. Can I take this sector? It's probably the best I can hope for. If we could take that sector and then cut these guys off, that might be the best result we can manage. So let's have you keep on moving up there. And then wreck you through that forest. And the mists have disappeared. And they have offered us a ceasefire. I've obviously terrified them with my blood. Continue. And we'll maybe accept your ceasefire eventually. Accept your ceasefire before much longer. Another mortar pit there I've just spotted. And some heavy artillery getting called in up here. Right, I think we're advanced all the way through to the rear end of that sector as it stands just now, and they don't seem to have very much there, probably just the remains of the mortar crews. So we'll accept a ceasefire and turn back with the tail between our legs and get back into our nice comfy billets. Let's have a look. Dead bodies around. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so not so good. 200 to 900. Overall losses. Casualties 230. I don't know if I've ever seen casualties so high, but then they lost 142 as well. 70 killed, 108 heavily wounded. Operational, we lost a vehicle. Is that a gun? Perhaps. They lost 3 half-tracks, I believe. We captured 2 mortars. They captured just 1 gun. Have command. Heavy weapons, spotters, 1 gun. Lost a lot of infantry. Lost their spotters, half their scouts. Didn't lose any tanks, obviously. Lost all their signalers. Wow. Right, I'm going to come back into the battle map and have a look. See whether any of these tanks took any damage at all. Okay. Not what we'd call damage as such. Same again there. Lots of machine guns. There's an RPG. Damage this site, maybe? Maybe not. And what else? There we go. Again, machine guns. And over here. 36.7. What would that be? But let's check out the half tracks and see what took them out. Yeah, lots of machine gun bullets. What penetrated? Okay. It wasn't the anti-tank gun that took out that one. Maybe it was this one. Oh yes. .45mm there. Another there. Okay, interesting. No other vehicles around here. Lots and lots of dead Russians. Okay, let's come back in here, head back to the operation. That was this attack here, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Because we were attacking from the north. So we discovered some recce troops, some pioneers, I believe, and some big bloody tanks. Over here we've got our issue 152s coming in to support a single company of infantry. But we'll fight this battle in the next part. Hopefully that one goes better than the last one. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and hope to see you again next time. Cheers.